Hi everyone. Can you see me? Hi. Hi everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me please? Okay. HST, hi, how are you doing? Good evening. Um okay, you can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so you're welcome to today's live stream and yeah, I just wanted us to start off on time so we can finish on time. At least 1 hour we're out of here. For you to join the all right, so today's like I said, you're going to predict, we're going to talk about your top 10 predictions and crown alerts, and also voting massively for Miss Kwara. And we need to talk about that. After that, I think, okay, good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon, sir. You're welcome. Oh, Mr. Xavier, good afternoon. Probably what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be, before we get to the prediction round, we're going to be predicting your top 10. I think I saw, yes, greetings to you and your family. Thank you very much, and greetings to you and your family. I saw it on my community post where you talked about your top 10. Um, it in the community tab where I talked about, okay, yes, it was the video that yes, I shared this video and I saw a lot of comments from Mr. Xavier. You predicted your top 10 predictions. You sent it to the comment section in my community tab. All right, so briefly, we're going to talk about, briefly, what we'll talk about first of all is why South Africans are voting massively for Miss Kwara. And also, finally, we'll end up with the top 10 predictions from every other person. All right, so he said, South African voting for Miss Kwara are plus size ladies, but that wish their voice and the beauty be recognized. Are you sure? Is that why they're voting for Kwara? Me, I don't know. I feel like, they just want to spite us. But I'm not saying that, Kwara is not, she's worthy. In fact, she's in my top 10. I'm going to film, like I said, I'm going to film another video. In fact, I filmed the video already. So it will be up tomorrow. My top 10 predictions will be up tomorrow. I didn't have time to edit today. So I would upload that video tomorrow. Okay, so Kwara State is amongst my top 10, but at the end of the day, we just have to talk about the reason why they just had this sudden shift from Chidima to Kwara. So to me, I felt like, if they're no longer supporting Chidima, like they just changed all of a sudden to Kwara, so why did they do that? Segodi Rameste, where are you chatting from? He said, Chidima is also love Miss Kwara. She represents women with no confidence with their body. Well, as it is right now, there's room for everybody to contest. Do you understand? So there's nobody going to body shame her for contesting, because if you want to contest, it's up to you. Do you understand? So I feel like, Miss Universe is like an event that is welcoming to everybody now. Every all women that, even if you are short, you are tall, you are fat, I don't know, let me not use the word fat. Let me just use the word plus size. Do you understand? So nobody is shaming her for contesting. But some persons are saying that what if she, goes on there to represent Nigeria, and she sees other body types from different other countries that are not as big as she is, so. But we had a plus size contestant last year in Miss Universe from Nepal, and she did very well. She in fact, she made the top 20. So to me, I don't see any reason why Kwara shouldn't be in the top 10. But I want to know the sudden change. Do you understand? Like, why did they just suddenly change to Kwara? Like, what are they trying to prove? Okay, you're chatting from South Africa. All right. You also saw that Chidima is performing well. Her energy level is low. Okay, yeah, she's performing well, but I don't think like the what I saw yesterday on the fashion show and the catwalk and all, she wasn't really giving me that energy that I wanted. I'm not really feeling her catwalking skills. That's all I can say about Chidima. But she's top 10 material as it is right now. Chidima is actually leading, but Miss Kwara is she's now before the end of today. Do you understand? Like, if Chinema is still leading or not, because right now Miss Kwara is actually closing in on her. All right, so he said they also saw that Chidima is performing well. Her energy level is low. Okay, Chidima lacks stage presence, in as much as she has a pretty sight to behold, but she lacks the fierceness. Yes, that's what I think. Oh, to me, I feel like, she didn't give the stage. Like, she was just walking like doesn't have any prior experience. Do you understand? So her work was not that strong. Like, expecting her model that she is, but she was just working like a stack. I don't know how to put it. What's the word? I don't know. There's a particular word I want to use. Like, she just worked as if like she doesn't really. She'll just let me just walk and get out of here. That's what she was. So I don't really understand her work. Miss Universe is beauty and brains, of course. Yeah, Yeka's work. Yeka was like the best work. Like, she had the best work yesterday. Like, she just ate the fashion show. ACOB Obiora, you're welcome to my channel. You said Yeka embodies Miss Universe. Why Chidima should go for Miss Supranational? I don't know. Chidima because I don't know. I think she does not meet the criteria for Miss Supranational. So has to be Universe. All right, so Godriameste said Tunzi won and changed the norm of beautiful. I don't think South Africa are making Farah because most of them look like her. Really? Okay, yes, I know women in South Africa. Hopefully that's why they were voting for her. But I feel like I don't know, your vote will only fast track her to the top 10. It doesn't mean that she's going to win it. Do you understand? So I don't know why they just suddenly said for her. But of course, with what is happening right now, she's already in the top 10. He said someone mentioned that she seemed very frightened. Really? Who mentioned that? Anyway, I feel like she's just not feeling herself, probably because of what happened, what she has been through. But she needs to stand, against most of the girls. Like I said, most of the they are really performing better than Chinima cities. So even if she makes the top 10, I don't see her. That's just the truth. I don't see Chinima making the top 5 because right now she's not really giving me that vibe. But it depends on what the judges to work with. They need to, choose their top 5 based on performance. That's just what I think right now. Because sentiments aside, because of what happened, that push her to the top 5 to, choose the top 5 based on performance. All right. So he said she's not a model, as in top model. Oh, really? I thought she was a top model because she always says that she's a model. So I was expecting that, that model, that catwalking skills and all. But I don't really understand. Like, she has the body, she has, the physique and all. So I feel like game in the finals. Because of course, with what if that's how she performed the preliminaries, then it's not doing it for her. Like, she needs to up her game. You said it all. They should just put sentiment aside. As it is right now, Rivers and Anambra, they are like the top two. Is, but of course, we have Ekiti State, we have Edo State, we have Benue State, and of course, we have other states that are coming in. Abuja is there. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, because my predictions is, so let's see how it goes. Because in terms of look and preparations, and I'm best, she's the best, she's number one, like, how would I put it, like, she's the best well prepared candidate this year. She's the best candidate this year, like, in terms of preparations and all, in terms of Anambra is very, very prepared. Rivers as well last year, because I feel like Yekachi upped her game this year. She said someone also mentioned, even in South Africa, that she was top 16. She was top 15 and okay, top 16 and also top 5 list. Well, let's see how it goes. I don't know if she's going to make the top 5. Like, it's under probability at this point. That's what I think. It's under probability. But let's see how it goes. Did you see Rivers in yellow walk preliminary? Yes, she did very well. She that's her yellow gown was for the preliminary competition, not for the fashion show. But for the fashion show, she actually best work. She had the best catwalking skills on stage. That's what I can say. In terms of the fashion, River State actually was the best. I didn't watch it in real time. So when I watched it, I watched the other girls. Did very well, very well as well. Of girls that are doing very well, that are showcasing their catwalking skills, but Yekachi is the best. Like, she was the best on stage. She was actually the best on stage. So for me, I feel like top 10, there's a whole lot that goes in choosing the top. And Silver Bed, they have a way of I don't know. I'm just choosing my top 5 based on performance, but it depends on what the judges. Maybe few of them will not make the top 5, but the persons that will think that they might not, they can just sneak into the top 5. So he said Anambra was highly yes, Anambra's gown was like the best so far to me. Anambra's gown was the best in the preliminary competition. So let's see what she's going to come up with in the finals tomorrow. So Katlego Sapotoke, South African names, so please pardon me. You're welcome to my live stream. And he said the relevance of pageantry would last. Which relevance? It's about the advocacy, it's about what they bring to the table. So apart from their every other thing. And I think it's about the advocacy, their how well they can represent the organization. That's what it's all about. So apart from that, you also need to look at the physical aspect as well. Can they work? What's the the criteria now when it comes to international pageantry? They need to have a great work. They need to be physically fit and all. But at the end of the day, Universe also focuses on your advocacies, what you bring to the table, how you can, be a transformational leader in terms of your advocacies, how you can, how well. That's what they're looking for. So at the end of the day, it's still it's. He said, but guys, don't sleep on Chidima. She was doing well in SA. I remember she is doing well in Miss Universe, and I'm not saying South African women are more. Well, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Let's see whether her performance will actually put her in the top five. But I don't see her entering the top five right now. Like I'm not. I don't know. I love Abuja couture red dress with already made get. I didn't really see Abuja's dress, so like I was even looking for her dress for me to post on my video, because if you watched the last video I posted Abuja's girl, I didn't get to see her account to post. So I don't know, maybe I'll go back and but she lacks presence and okay. Said yeah, catch it. In live, like stream or go live with me rather. You can click on the link so that you can join in. So bad boy, so who are your top 10 now? Apart from Yekachi, is it only Yekachi that's your favorite? I'm sure you have other persons aside from Yekachi. So let's 10 favorites to win. Okay, so let's get to see your top 10. The crown. Okay, there's silver bread to crown. I don't know who is Miss Namibia. I don't know. I only know Miss Zimbabwe. I'm not familiar with Namibia. Zimbabwe is very strong this year. Like they have a very strong representative this year. So let's see what Silverbird will do. I don't know who they're going to crown. So hopefully, I'm just waiting for tomorrow. Said MU pageant is MU pageant prestigious based on the beauty and brains concept. They are my choices for mission. And two, then second or third place, I don't know. Your top two is between Yekachi, Esther Gabriel, and Paula. Okay, your top three rather is between Yekachi, Esther. Yeah, those girls are really really very strong. I see them making the top five if going by their performance. So if all things being equal, because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. A lot of we might get a lot of surprise tomorrow. So all things being equal, of course, like you just mentioned, these three are fit to be in the top three. Okay, but I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But let's see how it goes, because they're also on my list, for the top five, and I feel, judging by the performance and all, they ought to make the top three. Anambra, Edo, Ekiti, Cross River, okay, and Abuja. Yeah, that's very good. I don't Cross River, and I don't know. Cross River is not on my list. Anything is possible. So I don't know. She has not camp, so I don't really have. And she has not, she does not really have that social media presence. So she tomorrow. Anybody can, make the top 10. Apart from the top three highest candidates in the voting category. The other seven, I don't know. We might just get shock of our lives. Favorites will not make the top 10. But performance, if they are going by performance, leaving sentiments aside, I think Rivers State, Anambra State, Ekiti State, Benue State, Edo State, they should be in the top 5. So that's my own prediction. All right, so Richard still said, Cross River gives me beauty and no brains. How do you know? Have you seen one of my favorite introduction videos? But of this camping experience and all, she's not really active in camp. Like, I've not really seen her active, I've not really seen her active in camp. I don't really know. I cannot really tell you guys now that sure she might make the top friend hotel. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. They have to move them to, so they have to get used to the stage and all. So I'm looking forward to how the stage is going to be like tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going to happen because I did, they're still going to use the same old stage that they've been using before. So I don't know. I don't see any much changes from last year in terms of the stage Q&A segment, because I was hoping that segment they should interview the top 10 before the top 5. So I don't know how it's going to be like tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. So he said, remember, I have insider informant. So I don't know if you have an inside information, then for to me, Sha, if you have any information that you can share with us, no problem. You can share. Share is fine. Problem. And my candidate, just keep to yourself. And my candidate, just keep it to yourself. Okay, if you have a candidate, you can just send me a DM now. Give me the expo. Send me a DM and tell me your candidate. Sorry, I have a call. I think I have to put my phone on. If you have insider information, please let me know. Send me a DM. Send me a DM and tell me who your candidate is, who you think is going to win. Okay, he said no. Okay, Lego said, sorry, I don't understand. You said, okay, cannot dispute the influence of South Africa in the voting of Her Majesty Kwara. She's now shifting the standards of beauty and internationalism. Both Chichi and Miss Kwara, South Africa. No problem now. You can vote her. You can vote them to the top 10. But at the end of the day, you guys remember that it's not by voting that we get to choose the winner. The judges are the ones to decide at the end of the day. That's just the truth. So even if you vote and you put them to the top 10, at the end of the day, the judges are to decide who they are going to, who's going to make the top 5. At the end of the day, the judges are the ones to select who's going to make the top 5. So we cannot really decide for now. We can only predict. You can only predict who your favorites or who the crown alerts are likely to be. But at the end of the day, you cannot really tell. That's just the truth. As it is, right? Like I told you guys, just prepare yourselves for a shocker tomorrow. That's just the truth. Because most times, who you think is going to win, at the end of the day, might not win. Like what happened last year. We don't get a shock that we cannot recover from this year. That's just my prayer. Justice said, true, what okay, character of these ladies, but the organization has to give book. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that the Q&A section, we need to have like a cut down to top 5, because at the end of the day, most times when they cut to top 5, we don't get to see how or why they cut the top 5. Like, we need to see the performance. That's what that's if they want this year to be transparent, they need to show us, they need to interview the top 10 and pick out the best of the best in Q&A from the top 10 to the top 5. That's the only way. There's transparency. That's the only way they can be transparent with the results this year. That's it. So it says silver bed are full of it. Since you have insider information, so what's your informant telling you? Please send a DM. Let me know what the insider is letting you know, or what is telling you. I need to get that information, please. He said we should see their performance too. Let them interview the top 10 before they cut out the top 5. If not, that means it's not transparent, which was closed door. I feel like they've already chosen their top 5. If at all they don't have a Q&A tomorrow, that means they use the preliminary information, preliminary competition to judge the top 5. To get the top to the top 5. But at the end of the day, it needs to be transparent, and let's know why top 5. Do you understand? So let's wait till tomorrow and see what happens. So he said their performance to know. Okay, about it. Nigerians were never in favor of her. Nigerians are not used to having plus size beauty pageants. It was when the Miss Universe changed the stereotype. That was when we started having plus size. So it's very new to us here to have plus size in beauty pageants. That's why. A lot of kwara doing here, like why she, they don't really understand yet. So I think that going forward, they should know that, that's all stereotypes. If you're fat, if you're big, you're short, you're tall, it doesn't really matter as far as you're confident and you want to contest, like you have what it takes to contest. Fine. So okay, said based on the few clips and performance, Miss Kwara. Well, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But I feel like, this voting and all, it's actually generating money for the organization. But the more money I'm making for the organization, so you should know that that's another way of making money, of generating. Let's be realistic. Miss Kwara won't make it with the Miss Universe in Mexico. It's like an Olympic gymnastic event. You better send your best. Let's see how it goes now. If she can make the top 10, then it's fine. Know that the vote is an automatic win, but we knew that Miss Universe Nigeria was never going to get Miss Kwara to the top 10. You never can tell. Accept her entry into the competition, then she's, they've accepted, do you understand? So let's not be quick to judge here. But based on vote, she's already in the top 10. In my never, maybe probably the judge just be prepared for a surprise tomorrow, because it depends on how well she was able to scale through in the preliminary. Because of course they passed through the interview phase. So with that interview, we might get to see some girls make the top 5 that probably we were not expecting. Do you understand? So it's up to the judges to decide. who they feel like is best suited for, you know, that's it. She said, I think they should call the top 10 and only those top an interview session. Then they call to top 5. I don't know. You know how they've been doing it now. Most of the girls, all the girls will come up in swimsuits and in evening wear. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be like. I'm not sure. Format. But if they are to follow what they've been doing previously, that means that most all the girls will come out in swimsuits and evening wear before they cut down to top 10. So that to be spokesperson for the custard marketing strategy. Really? Anyway, they can choose any girl, shall particular girl. That means that she's being favored. Do you understand? So they can choose any person to be the spokesperson of the for the sponsors. He said the organization can have more. Nigerians going to vote. But Nigerians were voting for Chidinma now. They actually voted, but and I think South Africans voted for Chidinma. With all that happened, I think it was a tweet on a lot of attention, and everybody immediately, like, it was just so, she became the hot cake. So I feel like it depends on who is campaigning for votes. So most of the ladies had beautiful gowns. Yes, 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 they had beautiful gowns, but they were not really showcasing them. Like, it was later on I started seeing their gowns on Instagram. So I don't know. I thought Miss Universe Nigeria would showcase, at least let us get to see the video of all the ladies in their evening wear. The ones they posted was not complete. I didn't get to see the other girls. Most of the girls were not really in that particular video they posted. So I didn't get to see all the gowns, but I'm sure that, finals night, most of them are going to come up with, exquisite gowns. And we have not spoken about their campaigns. Which campaigns? The Nigerians were never going to vote for her. Well, I don't know. You never can tell, because I think she was actually coming in strong as well. But with the way the support came from South Africans, she was now skyrocketed to the top 2. I think, yeah, top. She's now in second place now, according to that was just released this evening. Like, I think she has about votes, just 1,000 below Chidinma right now. So maybe by tomorrow she must have surpassed Chidinma. We don't know. Chidinma will be different. She's bringing that crown to Soweto because they are making her a new ID. I don't understand. Making her a new ID, really? The ID before she withdrew from Miss South Africa. ID now. So why are they now saying that? They want to. She's taking the Nigeria, not. She's bringing the crown for Nigeria, not to Soweto. So this is your comment. I don't understand. So you said, I'm not plus size as Xavier, but I voted her. She's beautiful and more. Okay, you're replying, Mr. Xavier. All right, so Chidinma wore the same as the current Miss Globe and is not appreciated. Yes. I think that when I saw her Chidinma's gown, I was like, this gown looks familiar. It looks familiar. But I'm just trying to imagine where I've seen this gown, like who had worn this gown before. Do you understand? So when later somebody just said, this gown looked like the one Miss Globe wore. won Miss Globe. I think she participated in Miss Globe this year. So I was like, wow. I think it's the same designer the same designer that she used. Do you understand? So probably that's why they gave her the same gown. I don't know. But it looks similar to that gown, and I don't understand why. He said, but Nigerians never had Miss Kwara in mind. They never loved her. How do you know that they never loved her? They loved her. It's just that you did not really, maybe you're not, some persons actually liked her. Even when I was talking about my favorite in the, I think is it pre-arrival looks now. She was my favorite in arrival looks. So she had a lot of support, just that, with the massive support right now from South Africa, Nigeria, that means it was rigged. Really? I don't know. I will not say it was rigged. I will say that, they were sentimental. That's what I will say. She had already passed Chidima. There's Young. Good evening. You're welcome. So, are you saying now that she has surpassed Chidima now? That's serious. So, which position is Yekachi? When I checked, Yekachi was in the fourth place, Abi? She was in the fourth place. I hope she's still maintaining her position. All right, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be hot. So, just not top 25, top 10, please. Nigerians may not have women, but Miss Kwara has more to offer than just accepted. That means if she wasn't accepted, she wouldn't be here. Do you understand? So the organization, what I said previously, most Nigerians are not plus-size ladies in beauty pageants. They're still used to the old stereotype of slim and fit ladies in beauty pageants. So for them to see Miss Kwara, they were like, what's she doing here? They don't even understand that Miss Universe has lowered the standard and has allowed plus size women to compete. So a lot of persons don't really understand that you can have plus size women compete in beauty pageants here in Nigeria. Probably that's why they are kind of shocked. The young said, Yeka will win, period. Yes, so Yeka is going to. Anyway, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Say jokes and sentiment apart. If she miss, then there's more than meets the eye. Because as it is right now, those are the persons that I feel like they are ready to represent Nigeria. If you watched my previous videos, I'm always hammering on the fact that we need to crown the ladies that can represent us internationally. That is the goal. Because as it is right now, twice in the history of Miss Universe Nigeria, Nigeria has only placed twice. Universe. Nigeria has only placed twice and it's very poor. We placed in 20 when Agbani Darego, she got to the top 10 and she later won Miss World that year. And we placed in 2019. Crown these two ladies that you mentioned, like either of them. That means I don't know. But Esther Gabriel too is another candidate that I feel like she can represent us internationally. So I think that if we don't get it right, I don't know when we're going to get it right. He said, did you watch the Mass Miss SA performance? No, I did not watch it. But I saw videos of her, strutting the runway during the crown chaser competition and so and all. I think I watched it. She's good, but I don't know why her energy has really dropped in this year's competition, this Miss Universe competition. Like I was expecting more from her, but at the end of the day, what I got wasn't what it was below standard. That's just the truth. Like, she has not really impressed me. Probably, I don't know if she's going to make the top 5 as it is right now. I'm not. See, you see, and that was what they were saying last year when this lady from Nepal got to the top 20. I think she's made a controversial statement that just put her there, but they know that she was not going to make the top. At least let it look like they did not want inclusivity, so they just put her in the top 20. Then at the end of the day, they just cut her from the top 10. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes, Sha. South Africa, voting. Okay, I'm mocking Nigerians by voting for Miss Kwara, but after they find out how intelligent she is, they fell in love with her. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not? Yeah, I'm feeling that it's fake love. Oh. He said, really? But she has the work. I feel like she's one queen that would do well, very well in international pageant. Don't forget that was first runner up in Miss. So I don't know. She might just indigenous look. Are you saying that she doesn't have that international standard look? So which are the girls that I don't understand? Like, anyway, I feel like the you know what is acceptable globally. So if you think that she's too indigenous, then what about the other ladies coming? What would you say about Miss Philippines? Miss Indigenous, she has, but I don't really think that that should be a criteria. Do you understand? It shouldn't be a major criteria. Do you want to be honest? Do you want me to be honest? Yes. Please be honest. That's why we are here now. We are honest. Me, I'm honest with my answers, with my own review. Do you understand? Like, I don't miss persons have been bashing me that, but it's good that I come out like this than being shady and tell you what I think. What I think it is than start telling sorts of lies and all. Yeah, I like being blunt and I like being honest. Lego said, I be my sister. I don't like how people talk about Miss Kwara as if she doesn't have the level of Miss Universe. I'm not saying that she doesn't have the standard, but going by what is we are seeing so far, she might not really go far. Do you understand? Like I said, I made an example to what happened to Miss Nepal last year in Miss Universe. So I don't. You should know what happened. Like, she made a statement, a controversial statement, stating that she knew that she was not going to go past the top 20, just for the sake of me. That's what she said. She knew she was not going to, So, anyways, let's see how it goes this year, Sha. So the current Miss Philippines is mixed. Yeah, she's mixed. Yeah, she's mixed. She has a black father and a Filipino mother. So, and she's indigenous now. The Xavier said, take a look at past 3 Miss Universe indigenous looking girls. They never placed like other Miss Philippines. I don't understand. Oh my god. Which one I'm yawning like this? I'm becoming I hope I'm not what's the time? So he said take a look at the past 3 Miss Universe. And which past 3 girls that are indigenous? I don't more than top. Really? Who are you talking about? Is it Nepal? I mean, I thought like Miss Nepal had like she was very confident. Like she's one of the candidates that I felt like did make the top 10. But with all the inclusivity and all, she said that she had a hint that compete if you're not going to give them the chance to even win. Why? Because as it is right now, if they really want to show that they have they are accepting plus size, if they win the crown, then we can now accept the fact that there is that issue of inclusivity when it comes to plus size women. So let's see how it goes. So even okay, top 10, 20. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Sha. Me, I'm not saying that if they really want that inclusivity, then they should be crowning plus size ladies. Just ladies, it's difficult to place your origin. Okay, said she was ready for the big stage. Even campaign image essay was too vague and was not relatable. Well, that's your own opinion, Sha. But for me, I feel like her advocacy now is that she's trying to advocate for women that are not included because of what she passed through. So I don't really know her major advocacy apart from fighting for inclusivity for women that that have been how will I put it, like she's fighting for people like her being a voice for change for women that fourth, fifth place in essay. Really, five? Because now you are saying that she would have made the top five with all the backlash and all. I don't think she would have made the top five because maybe they would have just given her the top 10, or maybe she must not. She would have just contested in that particular pageant, the grand finale, but she won't make the top five because of what happened, because of what she backlash and all. The government, they were not really in support of her based on that, and of course for her own mental health. So they leaked they leaked backstage meeting by me, inclusive or trans or plus size. The video of the meeting leaked. Yes, that's what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying. I think on my channel. Okay, I don't think I talk about. I wanted to talk about this slide because that video, a lot of pageant bloggers talked about that leaked video where they were saying that they will not crown married women, trans, gender, or plus size. So I was not like, okay, if you're not crowning those persons, then why did you accept them in the pageant in the first place? Because of because of sponsorship and all. So if your sponsors don't like such kind of criteria, then why did you include it in the pageant? They would have allowed married women, transgender, plus size to participate in the pageant. So why did they just allow them and at the end of the day you don't and use that? So that was one of the reasons why I was like, Miss Universe is gradually beginning to lose their relevance. So I feel like it should just go back to the usual way it was. But I would say that it gives room for a lot of persons to participate as well. Do you understand? So it gives more room to persons that they've passed a bracket of 30 years to participate. So I would say maybe they should just make it from 18 years or 35 years. I think 35 years should be the benchmark. Then that's what they should do. Then, of course, if they don't want transgender to participate, they should state it that we don't want transgenders, we don't want plus size women. But if you're a woman between the ages of 18 to 35, you are free to participate. I think it should go like that. That's what I think. So he said she would not have made top five in essay. She cannot make top five here. Really? That means that she will make top five here. I don't think if Chidima had participated in South Africa, I don't think she would have made the top five because of what happened. So to avoid chaos. That's what I think. All right, Tracy said, I love Shinis. You love Shinis Palacios. Okay, yeah, I love her too. I feel like, it was a long time coming for Nicaragua to win Miss Universe because this is the first win, in the Miss Universe, and they've been so consistent. Celebration that a country that has not really won the pageant, they won it last year, So it was so Shanice was like a popular candidate from the beginning of the competition. She was a popular candidate. She was on the list of pageant bloggers to win. So the solution is to keep the old rule. Yes, have another one, another called Mrs. Women of the Universe. I understand where you're coming from. Like I get the first part of your this particular statement. Yes, they should go back to the old. Is a good name. I don't think it's like it fits into what I think they should do is that they should have a separate contest for married women. Understand? Mrs. Universe or Mrs. Universe something, for married women. Then the singles women should also compete in Miss Universe. So yes, that's what I'm saying to keep the old pageant. You should keep so that at least it would accommodate other ladies as well. That's what I think. Who are your thoughts? Um, I've seen some of your comments. Both of you commented on your top 10 favorites. So who is going to win Miss Universe Nigeria, and who do you think is going to get tomorrow? They said, and have a separate pageant called Miss Women of the Universe, where married trans. That's very huge. Oh. I don't think it's going to work. But if they have what I'm saying is to do it the way you say it now. Yeah, they're going to have a separate pageant for transgender. That's what I feel. You know what? Let them just keep the old pageant, then allow transgenders to compete in that old pageant, then have a separate pageant for married women only. Do you understand? Let that particular pageant, let the married women own be for plus size and all. That's what I feel. All right, so Universe, Miss Anambra Supernational. Universe can go for Miss Supernational, while Miss Anambra can go for Miss Universe. Either of them can take it. He said Miss Talent goes to. I saw her musical talent show. Okay, sorry. Okay, he said Amity Kwara or Inu. Yes, I don't know. Like I said, it's the candidates are the ones to vote for Miss Amity. That's the most friendliest girl in camp. So it's for the candidate for the other ladies to vote who they think is the Miss Amity. Because Enugu is kind of friendly and she's kind of like, she's like the. All right, see, Anambra cannot stand the set of crowded Miss Universe. Really? But to me, I feel like Anambra is ready. Like she's ready for any international competition right now because the way she's going, like she has all it takes to represent Nigeria in the international stage. So even if she goes to, the only thing is that that's why you're saying that she does not, she cannot withstand the set or the crowd, but internationally. So if your country should win, it's a plus for us. You understand? It's a plus for us. Miss Peru, Zimbabwe, Miss Dominican Republic, Nicaragua disappear. But Anambra is not that short though. She's like not like Ekachi is more like I go either ways. They are calling for the readiness. Anambra will disappear in the crown. It's the looks they are calling for. Anambra will disappear in the crown with the crown. I don't really get your statement. Maybe you have to paraphrase and send it again. Hello, Divine. Good evening. How are you doing? Yes, it's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big one. All the suspense. So I hope you are ready for tomorrow. Who are your top 10 favorites to win? So this live stream is all about predicting and possible crown alerts. So who are your top 10 and who are your crown alerts? Let us know. I don't really understand. I can't join the live. Really? Why? You can click on the link and just click on this link that I pasted. Except maybe it's network. Except it's network. All right. So he said, Saziba said, Yaka is sporty and but I feel like Yaka is much more active. She's much more out there than on her own. Like she's very, very, very she's if you watch her Instagram she's active as well. But Yaka is more active to tilt towards Yekachi. And Yekachi has this very she's just everywhere. In terms of popularity, Yeka is so Divine said, Rivers State, Taraba, Ekiti, Edo, Anambra, but my winner is Yekachi. Okay, that's good. That means we have a lot of Yekachi fans here because Yekachi is also my favorite to win. Anambra is that's my prediction. So okay, you're tipping Taraba. Taraba, my own, but I feel like she's a top 10 material. Ekiti is a top 5 material. Edo, she's already in my top 5. So yeah, you're on point. You're on point, Divine. You're on point. But for me, Taraba is not really in my top 5, but she's in my top. She's in my top 10 because so far I don't really see her in terms of her. Um, she's not really been active. That's what I would say. So she can just break through to this tomorrow. So Mr. Xavier said, it's lots of beautiful ladies that extra acts and attitude to be noticed. Yes, now. But you know Yekachi has been so active and she's popular than the other ladies. So that's just it. Me, I feel that this year, and I feel like this year she actually prepared more than last year. So I feel like Yekachi deserves a crown. You know. He said the link isn't working. Why is it not working? Working. I don't know. I've already pinned it. I don't know why it's not working. That was the link that I was given while I was setting up the live stream. So I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Let me try. I don't know. Let someone else try and see if but it's working on my own end now. It's working on my own end. So I don't know. Okay, Mr. David said, if we ever want to be seen in the world, so okay. I feel like Ekachi is like, she's just perfect queen that we need right now. Do you understand? Like, she's just perfect for the job. And I feel like the popularity that in Miss Universe, if she wins, and it goes to show that she already has international as it is, and she's going to have that support in Mexico as well. So let's see how it goes. I'm not using a laptop. I'm actually streaming my phone on my cell phone. I don't know why it's not working. I even that was the link that was given to me. So I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I don't know if someone else can try to join. Please, someone else try and click on this link if it will work from your own end. I'm already live. I didn't want to go forward. I didn't want to go further. So please, someone else should try it. Said, must I use a laptop now? Okay, because I'm on the phone. Okay, probably no. Because I've not really tried this feature before. This is the first time I'm trying it. So I don't know if it's because I'm trying it for the first time, or because I don't know. Should I go and see what I can do? I don't know. Maybe probably next time. I don't know. Maybe I will send it to you via, so you can just have it hand. I don't know. I don't know how it works, Sha. And I'm trying to use Streamlabs because I know Streamlabs. If you share the link on Streamlabs, you can actually log in from Streamlabs. I don't know. I don't know why, but maybe I will try. I tried streaming on my phone, but I wasn't able to schedule the live stream. I don't know why. I don't know why. It didn't work. I don't know why it did not work. Maybe next time we'll try it. As Mr. David said, Anambra might win Miss Lush here. To me, she's more than Miss Lush. Do you understand? There's someone else that they can give it to someone else, not her. Okay, even if she wins Miss Lush, then they should give it. They should also crown her for the other two major crowns. I think she should take a major crown because Miss Lush to win now. She's more than Miss Lush. There are so many other girls they can give the crown to. The two major crowns, not Miss Lush. He said, it's fine because I have a lot to say as a 20-year-old girl who loves pageants. Oh, really? Wow, I would love to hear what you have to say, but I don't know why the link is not working. It's so painful. I already pinned it live. I think, is it still pinned? Let me check if I can pin it again. 15 minutes, we should round off from this live stream because again. I don't know, I can't again. Okay, let me try. Let me try. Okay, please try if you can. All right, yes, now that's what I'm saying now. They should not crown her. They will not give her the main to the two other men. And I think in one was it not in two MBGN where Dami, I don't know if you know Dami, the current okay, she was okay, no, she was Miss Grand International, I think last year or so, or last 2 years, when she competed in MBGN. Gave her, she was supposed to, I think she was one of the strongest candidates here, but they gave her Lush, and I was supposed to win a major crown that year, one of the major crowns, but the which I feel like it wasn't up to her standard. So she now had to break in Miss Grand International, national, and I think she represented us in Miss Grand International, where she did very well. She went to another pageant and she did very well. She won that particular pageant and she represented us in Miss Grand International. So I feel to crown a particular candidate, they just compensate her with one another like a lower crown. So I feel like Miss Lush, she is she needs to get one of the major crowns. That's what I feel. So please try and call in again with this link again. Try and see if you can join me. Okay. HST, please try to use the same link. Okay, yeah, I think it's brighter now. What kind of dull? So try to use that same link to join if you can, because I'll soon round up. I just have about, I don't know, maybe I'll just, next 5 minutes, I should be rounding up. Or let's just say next 10 minutes. So you can do so before I end the live stream. So for tomorrow's competition, I think they're going to stream it live on the Instagram, on their YouTube channel. Okay, so for those of you that have been asking me, how do I get to watch the show live? I will send, I will share the link to their YouTube channel on my community post. Then if for those of you in Nigeria, if you want to watch, if watch it live on Silverbird Television. I watch it live on Silverbird Television, but to me, I don't like watching it on Silverbird because it's not clear. It's not that clear. I prefer streaming it on my YouTube. I think I will try and see if I can come on live to the grand finale. Let's discuss who is leading in the votes. I think I'll stream the voting results because as it is right, people are, and we're going to have By tomorrow we're going to know the winner in terms of the voting, like who won the voting round and all. So tomorrow we'll. All right, so I have 5 minutes to round up. So I think that we've all had the talk about our top 10 favorites and our crown alerts and discuss other things. And I want to say thank you all for yeah, for those of you that came in late. Chesty, Bad Xavier, Xavier Wisdom, who else? Cat Lego, so many of you that I can't remember that came into the live stream and made your comments and commented on this live stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the comments. I see your love on my videos and kindly anticipate my final prediction video because I had to edit and it wasn't really up the editing and I don't think I can finish up today. So probably I'll try and edit and finish up this night and post it and upload it tomorrow morning. So anticipate my final prediction video and crown alerts tomorrow morning. Okay. And I'll try and like I said, I'll try and go live tomorrow morning. I'm not sure, but let's see how it goes. I might just random gists that you want me to talk about, please send a DM. I think I posted my Instagram handle in the last live stream I had. So if you have any information that you think we can discuss prior to the pageant, so the finale, for the grand finale tomorrow, we'll talk about it. I'll show you live stream. I'll talk about it. Okay. All right. So guys, I think I've tried. I've talked for 1 hour, 17 minutes as it is right now. So we'll end the live stream here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, probably. Grand finale because I don't know where they're going to end. I don't know where the pageant will end. I'm not sure if they start on time. They're supposed to start by 7 o'clock, but most times they usually start late. So if they time, then maybe they can end before 12. But I space my as well. So let's see how it goes. All right. Night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the the comments, and let's hope and pray that favorites win the pageant tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow before the grand finale. I would try and schedule a live stream. All right, so see you guys in my next live stream. Bye. Good night.